Agnes Radio Frequency was brought to Charlotte Skin Laser in 2021. The main reason I brought it in is to help us treat under eye fat pads as well as jowls. And I can tell you it's exceeded our expectations. We really find a use for it very often. So Agnes is a radio frequency device, and the radio frequency energy is delivered through a variety of different needles that are chosen based on what we're trying to treat. Agnes was developed in Korea and primarily for acne. So there are needles that treat oil glands, and it's a great treatment for acne. But we have really found it useful for reshaping and tightening the face. So one area we use it is underneath the eye for enlarged fat pads under the eye. These fat pads can be treated surgically, particularly if they're large. But many patients don't want surgery, but they do want some correction there. Also, many patients just have a slight contour change here, and it's just really not enough for surgery, but they want that improvement, so we'll suggest Agnes Radio Frequency for them. There is downtime with Agnes because it is a radio frequency needle, so we have to numb the area with local numbing, and that can cause some bruising, but the treatment itself can. The radio frequency energy delivered via Agnes is so focused that it actually melts fat, and you can hear it melting the fat as it goes. The other areas we use it commonly on the face is the lateral part of the nasolabial fold to tighten that, and the jowl. It is phenomenal on the jowl, and it literally shrink wraps the jowl. So because you get some fat loss and tightening as well as skin tightening. It's kind of like putting a sweater in the dryer by mistake, and it shrinks three-dimensionally. Same thing here. We really tighten and shrink the jowl and the submentum area. You can also, in the same treatment, use it to tighten the skin here and improve fine lines and wrinkles. We do a technique along the jawline and in front of the ear that we refer to as skin tacking, where we pulse along here with the Agnes, and it tightens the skin next to the underlying tissue, so you get instant tightening, and that's best for people with thinner skin and not very heavy. I think one of the reasons I like Agnes so much is it helps globally for me, helps my patients achieve that natural rejuvenation look that they're going for. Many people wish for their lower face to look less heavy and to look better. One of the ways to address that and the nasolabial folds is to do skin filler in the lateral part of the face for lifting and contour, and there's still a role for that. But if you're very heavy here, I think often patients end up getting too much filler out here and look a little wide or just a little out of balance. But when I combine it with the Agnes, I can shrink this so less filler is required here. So it just really helps me create a very natural look for my patients that are looking to rejuvenate, and particularly rejuvenate their lower face and neck area. It's also nice underneath here, if it's just a small little area or mostly skin, it helps tighten that. So we find a lot of uses for Agnes, including oil glands as well. But I think my favorite use is, again, reshaping the lower face so that when I come in with my fillers, we just recreate a more pretty, natural, youthful look without overdoing it.